This is the gentleman from Texas, Mr. Brady.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I ask unanimous consent to claim time for the Ways and Means Committee, and I yield myself as much time as I may consume. I rise in strong support of the No Subsidies Without Verification Act because too many of our precious tax dollars are being lost to fraud. That's the simple goal of this bill by Representative Diane Black, stopping fraud and abuse in Obamacare. We wouldn't allow an individual to apply for a mortgage, a car loan, or a credit card without verifying their income. You can't go into a restaurant, a grocery store, a gasoline station, and just pay on the honor system. Yet today, because the White House, frankly, has botched the last 3.5 years, and Obamacare is still not ready, somehow they believe it's okay for billions of dollars in new taxpayer subsidies to go out the door without the bat of an eye on the honor system. And as hard as you work to earn every paycheck, how much more fraud in health care can we accept? Today, we have the opportunity, and I think the responsibility, to hold the federal government's feet to the fire and insist it puts in place strong protections that will end this pay first and chase later model that's been so ineffective at stopping fraud. This bill simply insists that the independent Inspector General of the Health and Human Services Agency certifies there's a real, genuine program in place to stop fraud and abuse in Obamacare by stopping taxpayer subsidies from going out the door to those who aren't eligible. Wow, that's radical in Washington, not paying those who aren't eligible. This will give American taxpayers some assurance that we are protecting their hard-earned tax dollars. President Obama has admitted in Obamacare it's not ready for businesses, so he waived that. And everyone knows it's not ready for families and workers either. Is it asking too much to at least insist it be ready to protect taxpayers against a mountain of more fraud? Now, the White House tells us, and our Democratic friends trust us, we'll verify everything before giving out taxpayer subsidies. Really? Isn't this the same White House that said exchanges may accept the applicant's attestation without further verification? This from the same Health and Human Services Agency that had to backtrack and explain, well, maybe they would audit all of the applications, but not for state exchanges. They're on their own. Sorry, but I'm not buying it, and nor are taxpayers in my state of Texas. Time and time again, Health and Human Services and the White House have ducked the real details about Obamacare. They have no real plan in place. Meanwhile, taxpayer subsidies will flow out the door as individuals pinky swear that their income is accurate. Only members of Congress who refuse to stop fraud, who enjoy wasting taxpayer dollars, and who want to turn a blind eye to wasted money could oppose this bill. I strongly urge a yes vote on this legislation, and I reserve the balance of my time.
Gentleman from Texas.